How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to one more NBA First Look for Tuesday. We got a 9-game slate today. I've taken a little bit of time off. I appreciate you guys coming back to YouTube and watching these videos. After football season, I work a long, hard 6-day-a-week, 60, 80 hours I'm putting in for football research and obviously playing super high stakes on the weekends, where like at the end of football season, the last thing that I want to do is kind of sit there and grind more NBA. So I've taken some time off from NBA, but based on the mentions on Twitter yesterday, even if I'm not playing, you guys want to see these videos. So I'm going to put more of these videos out. They're very easy to do. I'm doing them live on Twitch in the morning on stream. We do a little chit chat before I record this, and then we'll talk a little bit after that as well. So if you want to go over to Twitch and subscribe to that channel, because the channel is always locked to subscribers only for all of my DFS content on the channel, that's great. If you're watching it here on YouTube because you're at work and can't be there live while I'm streaming, totally understand that as well. Please hit this video with a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're approaching 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, so thank you very much for the continued support through football season. Let's make it happen during NBA. So let's take a look at this NBA slate tonight. We had a massive trade yesterday in the NBA with Blake Griffin going from the Clippers to Detroit. I posted a poll to see how many people thought the Clippers got the best of that deal and how many people thought Detroit got the best of that deal. And it was bouncing between 52% Detroit, 48% Clippers, to 52% Clippers and 48% Detroit. Really, really close on that poll, still going until later on this afternoon. So if you haven't voted on that, go to Twitter and check that out. But it's going to produce a lot of value for tonight's slate, and we can just go with that because players are out of those lineups. We also had Boogie Cousins getting injured for the rest of the year, which is going to boost somebody like Anthony Davis. We're going to get some more minutes for other players on that team as well. And we're going to really see what happens in terms of value because they haven't really adjusted the salaries massively upwards, which is making it very easy to fit 2, possibly 3 studs in your lineup, depending on how much you want to spend in the mid-range or if you want to go completely stars and scrubs. So let's go to tonight's slate. Let's look at how we're going to do this. The way that I like to break these down, for those of you who've been watching the entire slate that I've done these, the entire time that I've been doing these first look videos, we're going to take a look at 3 easy value plays to target. I'm not going to give out a full lineup because that's just not the point. The point is to teach you how to fish. And judging by the chat here on Twitch, a bunch of our subscribers have been winning big tournaments in NBA, so hopefully you guys have been doing well as well, taking the advice and avoiding the late scratches that have been happening in the last week and taking down some big money. We're going to start, like I said, with that Clippers team and going to the front court like we always do. Look, Lou Williams is going to see a lot more usage rate without Blake on the floor. DeAndre Jordan's going to get some more shots as well. They've got some guys missing in the backcourt. I don't know if they're going to have all the players from that trade active tonight. So, for me, I'm going right back to Montrezl. I want Montrezl Harrell in my lineups tonight at 4,100. Super easy plug and play. We know that he's priced for somebody that plays 13, 14 minutes. We see what happens in those games where he sees a minutes bump. About a point a minute guy, needs 24 points to pay off value. Very easy for him to get there if he's going to get 25 plus minutes tonight, and I have him projected at well above that. Not quite 30, but more than 23, 24, which means he should outscore that 24 points that we want him to get. We're going to plug him into our power forward spot, though, not our forward spot. Put him in right there. We talked about how Detroit was the other part of that trade. And they've got some value players as well that we want to look at. Guys like Anthony Tolliver, possibly Stanley Johnson. Stanley Johnson's going to see a minutes bump as well. 3.9K, needs low 20s points. He's gotten there when he's seen the minutes. He should see the minutes again tonight. We can plug him in easily at shooting guard or the small forward spot. And then, as I said, we can go with Tolliver as well, who's small forward and power forward eligible. So let's plug in Johnson at shooting guard, and let's plug in Tolliver right here at small forward. That's going to leave us average salary of 7.5K. And the spot that I always want to go to, he's just underpriced too often. Nikola Jokic doing work, getting minutes, a ton of them, every single night. And now Plumlee leaving that game injured means that Jokic doesn't have to battle with somebody out there on the floor with him. He doesn't really mesh when Plumlee's on the floor. He is much better with Plumlee off the floor. They don't run pick and roll with Plumlee. It's all through Jokic, whether it's the pick and roll with him and Murray, or whether it's running through him And his ability to get a triple-double is greatly heightened whenever Plumlee's not going to be there. So if Plumlee's going to play reduced minutes or if he's out tonight, this is a spot where I really want to attack Jokic again. Averaging 41 points on the season, fantasy points in the season. In his last game, 46. In his last few games, 46, 54, 43, 43. To me, I think he's going to outperform his average fantasy points per game on the year in this game at only 8,500. So I'm going to go mid-range at center, which is going to allow me to go for Russ Westbrook right here. You could go with Harden against Orlando. Great spot. There is blowout risk in this game. Harden's as good as they get. John Wall's out. Bradley Beal, a great look for tonight as well. But Westbrook's the one that I want to go for. I'm going to plug him in at, not at guard. I'm going to plug him in at point guard, leaving us our 3 utility spots, our 3 flex spots. We got a guard, we got a forward, we got a utility, leaving us with 57.66 to spend. For the rest of our lineup, you can go with one more stud and two 3K players if those open up by the time lineup's locked tonight. You can go with mid-range cheap. You got a lot of flexibility with what you can do with these 3 spots left on your lineup with all the value that we've targeted so far. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you watching the video. Tune in to Twitch the next time we're live with this. Should be again tomorrow on Wednesday for another one of these videos. That's twitch.tv/Al_Smith. The link is right below in the comments section below this video. If you're still here, give this video a like. I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know who you think your 3 values are and which 2 studs you're going with tonight on DraftKings. That's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for being here, and we'll catch up to you next time. Bye.